Hello. I just wanted to talk about Dark Might and how he could have been, better since I now thought it over and analyzed this film in my head, and I realized he's kind of a really lame villain. And so I'm just gonna spitball some points that I want to talk about. Let me get a little closer. It's going out of focus. But yeah, I'm just gonna spitball some points on why he's basically kind of the worst villain in this the movie saga. And you'll hear out when I not the worst villain as in horrible, he's trash, no motivation, not like that. Not as in a character, but as in a villain. Let's get to point one. Point one is Dark Might is not a menace at all. Like, okay, let's start from the first villain, the Magneto wannabe. So at first, did some like metal bending powers, and he was doing all right. And then he captured and shot the doctors, the All Might's friend and All Might's friend's assistant. I think he died. I don't remember, but yeah, he captured All Might's friend, and then when he put on that super gizmo, he got all powerful, started manhandling All Might, and so damn, that's actually a threat. Like even before that, he took over the island. He like basically went full force, and like his act became real. And so yeah, menace, actual threat. And then with movie 2, you got 9. He's probably my favorite villain out of the movie saga. He's just a knockoff All For One, and his main goal is to just get the little kid so he could get the healing power, heal up his cells, because I think it was because his quirks are not able to withstand inside his body, so just killing him. And he was a menace. He was just whopping Midoriya and Bakugo by themselves, and then having the whole Class 1A having to go backed up into a corner, him and his gang. Like he had a little gang, so he had to get help, but he was a menace. Like damn, he was manhandling them. He had to get the 2-for-all combo in order for them to win. And yeah, he was probably my favorite. He was an actual menace. And then we got the cult leader guy, as in power. Like he was pretty cool. Like his introduction of him using the gas to activate those quirks around the world, that was cool. Like you immediately know this guy is bad. This guy's bad. You need to get rid of him. And so that was a beautiful introduction, and how like this guy's evil. You gotta like basically get rid of him. Cult leader, racist. And he was kind of right. The Doomsday theory quirk, I think, is real and gonna be canon. Not canon as in like the story's canon. I mean like as in the theory is real, and like how every generation quirks start to get even like more powerful and unstable, even for like little kids now. I don't know, you could tell me in the comment, but yeah, he was a menace, especially when he was fighting Midoriya. Like damn, like every attack he was doing nearly didn't affect them. And yeah, he was a threat. And him and his lackeys, they were manhandling Todoroki and Bakugo before they locked in, like how they usually win in these fights. They just lock in. And yeah, but with Dark Might, his introduction, his whole scene of him coming out of that boat was kind of cool. Him doing the announcement saying, yo guys, I'm the new All Might, yo. And then that was kind of cool. I like it. It was flashy, it was nice, but it didn't set the mood that this is the villain. And then he activated that, he touched the girl, and then he got powerful, and then boom, he made the entire one of Class 1A go inside his crib. And that's when he starts to fall off. Like he just stands there, he sits down and starts looking in the cameras at each class member just doing their own thing. And then when he meets with Izuku Midoriya for the properly, like in that after Izuku knocked out one of his goons with eye patch dude, boom, like he was like, oh, something's about to happen. Maybe they're gonna fight because Dark Might expected Izuku to be the successor. Like like that was his highest guess, my chair, and nothing really happened. He lost coolness points because Midoriya kicked him. Like he tried to kick him, he blocked it, and it was like, oh damn, yeah, he blocked that. And then after that, he walked off, and then boom, scratch on his face. Lost cool points for that. Like really, your real proper introduction to Midoriya is you walk away like a little bitch. And then I was like, damn, really? And he doesn't fight a single member of Class 1A until the very end, where he fights the big three. And then it's like, damn, that was cool knowing, like, as an introduction and what he does throughout the story, bad. He was bad, and he was wasted. And I'm going to talk to my second point of how he could have been cooler, and so we're going to get to that now. On second thought, I'm thinking of something else. Why he was a bad villain, and I'm gonna explain how he could have been a good villain later on at the very end. He was a bad villain because, like, besides the point of what I just said before, him not having no aura, him not having no menace, like, I guess energy, which is basically just aura, but he didn't feel like a threat. Like, he was just an imposter just playing pretend. And the only time he did feel like a threat was when he killed the family, the original family where Eye Patch and the girl came from. And then it's like, oh yeah, this guy's cruel, this guy's a villain. And he also killed his own daddy, but like that doesn't really matter. But damn, his fight scenes were really cool. I really liked it. But then it's just, and his quirk is probably my favorite out of the entire movie villains. I really like it. It looks amazing. It looks powerful, especially with the rose power up. So it looks really cool. But like, he just gets manhandled by 3 kids. You're telling me 3 kids, they just jump you, and then you lose to that? Come on. And it's the fact that the fight scene, I was a little disappointed in it because it's just them fighting him. They glaze All Might, which is respectful All Might glaze, like, yeah, valid. And then they just kick the shit out of him. They literally lock in. They get manhandled, they get thrown around, like, oh shit, hold up, let me focus for a little bit. And then they start kicking his ass because they start glazing All Might, and then they start manhandling Dark Might. And then Izuku Midoriya, classic main character move right there. Then the 2 side characters, not side characters, but the 2, I forgot what the word is for side, for second main character. They're antagonists, I don't know. But the other main characters, they block Dark Might for a bit, and then Deku comes in using a goddamn slingshot, like an Angry Bird style, and then he boom gets him. While also glazing All Might, which is respectable, almost awesome. And then, yeah, that's how he gets handled. They just lock in, and then the whole, that kaiju Dark Might form was really stupid. It was just a way for them to extend the fight. It's not like he was an actual threat. It's not like everyone was losing. Like kind of like with Nine and what was his name? Oh yeah, and Metal Man and Blue Guy, like they were losing, and then every My Hero movie just locking in and they beat him, which is kind of funny. Well, nine is the exception. They had to use that double team, but yeah, that's just it. Dark Might was pretty disappointing as a final fight, and the animation was obviously good. It was definitely good. It was amazing. It looked beautiful. And then it's just, that's it. Dark Might gets his ass beat. I love his really big All Might form. When he's wearing the Golden Age suit, like that weird beefy All Might. I like it. I don't know why. It looked kind of funny and good at the same time. But he gets manhandled. Dark Might as a kaiju gets manhandled. That was just a way to extend the fight and also to show off, other girls bad version of her quirk, you know, when it gets overused and it becomes bad, you know, dark roses and all that. But yeah, that's my point. My second point of why he was really bad as a villain. We could have made Dark Might better. You know what? Okay, so let's start from, you know, everyone from the part where everyone in Class A gets sucked into, you know, the 3 sections. You got Deku's team, Bakugo's team, and Todoroki's team. Though the format, what I'm about to say, sounds a little bit repetitive, I personally think it would have been nice to see. So Dark Might, he sees how his little goons, his family members, start losing. So we'll start from Todoroki's team. They see how Todoroki just annihilates. Todoroki's team of Class 1A annihilates his family member, and so he's like, damn, let me step in. And then boom, he steps in. He could potentially save one, or he could potentially just kill one, you know, to show off how, like, if you're not useful for this family, just get out. Like how he does in the, you know, actual movie where he just makes one of them fall to their death. And I was like, damn, I already got a breath. But yeah, you know, he either saves one or kills one, like, with his own hands, and then he just starts manhandling, you know, Todoroki's team, and then he just shows up and he's like, not shows up, but he shows him like that, damn, this guy's actually the deal, the shit. He gets a little rose boost, and he starts manhandling them, and then, you know what, boom, he realized, like, there's no way these group of kids are All Might's successor, and so he goes on to Bakugo's team, you know, after Bakugo's team but destroys that weird wizard guy. He goes after them, does the same thing, he manhandles them. He doesn't kill them, because let's just say that's not what All Might would do. Like, in his weird psychologic thing, he wouldn't, I guess, murder children, or he'll be like, you will learn to eventually, you know, bow down to me or some shit, like join me. Like, he has other plans for them, maybe something like that, an excuse not to kill them, you know, classic villain thing, leaves them alive. But then yeah, he manhandles Bakugo's team. Bakugo puts up a little fight, obviously, since, you know, second main character, and so he's like, darn, you're a feisty one or some shit like that, and boom. Look, it sounds very horrible the way I'm saying it, but I think it would be really cool and set up Dark Might as an actual, you know, threat. And, you know, this guy actually, like, you know, just doesn't, there's more oomph. Like, damn, he's beating up Class 1A, and, you know, Class 1A done a lot of stuff. And then he gets Deku's team, and then he's like, damn, Deku's team got a little spice to it, you know. He sees the potential, or he sees that Deku could be, or definitely is, the successor for All Might, and that gets him a little mad. And so, I don't know, fight there between them. That's all I could think about when it comes to making him more of a threat, is to actually make him appear more instead of just talking. And then, you know what, maybe like Deku like loses because like he gets overwhelmed with the way All Might's power is, you know, Dark Might, you know, with that spamming of gold coins. But yeah, I don't know, that could have been a cool way to, you know, show off Dark Might being a threat. And I just feel like he was heavily underutilized. You know, I'm done with my third point. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, I'm gonna start rambling on that, you know, it could have been a lot cooler. Like, one, take away that stupid kaiju Dark Might form. That one was stupid. It was so dumb, and it just wasn't needed. Or maybe if you were gonna include, you know, showing off the Rose Girl's power, you know, the corruption, just make Dark Might, like, I don't know, make it look like Dark Might or All Might, but like more corrupted. Like, I guess what a real villain would have looked like. I don't know, make his like suit just turn a different color or something. Make him like a combination between nearly each suit of like All Might's history, and then have his face just go dark, you know, to show off, you know, the Dark Might. Maybe his eyes go like, you know, instead of the blue, it's red, like, and the, you know, the black out, you know, how regular All Might has it. But yeah, I don't know. If they would include that stupid kaiju thing, make it look like All Might. Obviously, the main gimmick is You know, he's not All Might. Shows off something else. He's a disgusting imposter. But yeah, Dark Might was heavily underused, and that's why this is basically my least favorite My Hero movie. Well, nearly. Actually, no. Still better than the third one. I do not like the third one. The third one feels so basic when it comes to the... No, it's the side character. You know, that weird hawk guy looking... The guy with the siblings. I just don't like him. It's the most basic getaway run adventure story ever. When it comes to that part, you know, guy or person don't like this person. They have to stay together while running away. In hiding. You know what? You're not that bad. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, what? Like, it's basic. And I just don't like that part of the movie. Everything else is pretty good. I actually really like it. But yeah, that's it. What do you think of Dark Might? And what were you done? What do you like about the movie? What do you don't like about it? Yeah, I wanted Dark Might to be cool. Like when it was announced that when it was shown off, I just kept glazing him in my own mind. So like my hype for Dark Might was super high when going into this movie, so that was kind of my fault. But yeah, that was it. What do you think of Dark Might, and what do you could have done different? And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Bye bye.